With that, hi guys, I'm Samantha Barry. I'm the editor-in-chief at Glamour, and I feel sitting next to this 16-year-old like the biggest underachiever of my life, if I'm being honest. Your story is amazing.
Thank you.
And you are an inspiration, especially for young women. And this whole idea of embrace ambition is really about women reclaiming that word, ambitious. When you hear the word ambitious, what do you think? What does it mean to you?
When I hear ambition, I think of someone who's a go-getter, who doesn't let someone saying, oh, you need to stop, you need to relax. They're like, no, I'm going to give 1,000% to whatever I'm doing. That's what I hear. That's what I think.
You have an amazing academic achievement at such a young age. Was there ever anywhere along the way that somebody told you were being too ambitious or a little?
Thankfully, I have not heard you're too ambitious, but people have said, why don't you relax? Jackie, calm down. And people have questioned why I'm so active in my community and active in getting girls involved with STEM. And I tell them, I'm surrounded by negative stereotypes. And if I can assist one girl or two girls in breaking down those negative barriers, that's exactly what I want to do through STEM.
So let's talk about that, because everybody talks about STEM and we talk about getting people into the pipeline in university and school. You're going much younger than that. You are getting them as they come out of infancy and when they're really, the curiosity is at its highest, I suppose. Do you have any story in particular that stands out of one young woman or one young girl that you've worked with that you really have changed her mind about science or math or engineering?
So at my Girls Empowerment STEM events, it is a full day. I bring girls from all over the city of Wilmington to come and do science experiments and also talk to inspiring female speakers like Congresswoman Lisa Blunt Rochester. But when the girls come, they kind of walk in like, what are we doing? What's going on? And I remember one little girl, she was kind of shy. She didn't want to mix the chemicals because she thought they were going to blow up in her face. And I was like, no, don't worry. And my favorite experiment is elephant toothpaste. And I was like, honey, look, do my favorite with me. And she said, okay.
What's elephant toothpaste?
So elephant toothpaste is really cool. So it is hydrogen peroxide and potassium iodide and soap and all these other chemicals. And it starts out so tiny, and then you add the catalyst, potassium iodide, and it goes from this to this. It gets so big. That's why it's called elephant toothpaste. It's my favorite. And the girl's face lit up. She was smiling from ear to ear. She was like, Miss Jackie, oh my God, it blew up. And I was like, I know. It was amazing. And that is my favorite memory because I saw her change from, oh, what is this? I don't think I can do it, to I'm going to do this. Like, I can do this. It was amazing.
You talked a lot about, teaching these young girls and having a list of what you hope the young women that you work with now will go on to achieve. You're still only 16. What are we, besides working at SAP, where can we where can we see you in 20 years? What like, do you have an idea of where you would like your career to go or what you would like to do in life?
Oh, I've had my plan since I was like 4 years old. Yeah. So I want to be a neurosurgeon, which is a brain surgeon. I find the brain so fascinating because we've been studying it for years and years, but yet we know so little. So I want to be that person who finds a cure for something or a new procedure for something. So 20 years, I've completed college. I'm living in a big house with a nice car, maybe a Lamborghini or a Tesla. And I am living the dream. I go to work every day and I clip aneurysms for people and make their lives better. And I'm doing a clinical trial for Alzheimer's and letting people know that I'm here for them. And maybe 5 years after that, I'm traveling the world doing pro bono surgeries in countries that need it. That's my plan.
Oh my God, that's amazing, amazing. Do you think you're so involved and you're so much in giving back? Do you see that amongst your peers? Are you an encourager of that? How do you, there are people, young women in particular, that are watching the live stream. How do you encourage some people that are like, I'm too busy, I have too much on, I'm trying to do my own thing, to what's your message to them in terms of giving back? Because you're doing it in such a valuable way at such a young age.
So I often hear, Jackie, how do you find the time to give back? And they say, I'm too busy. I say, you're not too busy. You make time to get your nails done, to go to the gym, to watch your favorite movie, watch Netflix, eat popcorn. I say, if you have time to do those things that make you happy, you have time to do something that can make someone else happy. And it's not even about giving 24 hours a day. You can give 1 hour. It all starts with 1 hour. If you can go to your community center and teach someone chess, teach someone how to play checkers or dance or anything that you're passionate about, you can make someone's life better. That 1 hour could really impact someone in a really big way. I tell them.
Who's inspired you? Because you seem like it just seems so innate in you. Who has inspired you? What ambitious people that you know and you don't know have inspired you along your journey?
I have so many role models who have helped shape me into the young woman I am today. But to name a few, would have to be my mother, Joanne Means. I am so grateful to her because she's pushed me to be the absolute best person I can be. Even when I'm tired, I don't want to get up. She's like, you got this. You know you want to help people, so just go do it. Another one is Miss Nichelle Polston. She is the creator of Her Normal, which is a company that is working towards getting women to embrace what's normal for them, whether it be something that's out of the norm for other women. Wants them to embrace their hashtag Her Normal. Another woman is Congresswoman Lisa Blunt Rochester. She is amazing. I had her speak at my very first Girls Empowerment STEM event, and an interesting fact, her husband actually died, I think, a couple months before she was supposed to run for her campaign. And she said that, you know what, I'm gonna power through because I'm ambitious and I'm gonna follow my dream, whether obstacles are here or not. And my final would have to be Dr. Alexi Kennedy. She was the first African-American female neurosurgeon, which is exactly what I want to be. So of course I'm going to really look up to her.
Have you met her?
No, unfortunately.
We should make that happen.
Yeah,
anybody know this person out there? We'll see
Get
what
me
we
on
can
a
do.
surgery.
Where's she based?
And then Tory Burch, of course. I love that she has been so adamant in getting women involved in embracing their ambition, because women have been told they're too ambitious since the beginning of time. And I love that you're breaking that down and saying, you know what, ambition is a good thing. Those are my role models.
Amazing. Okay, so final question. And no need to rush this. For people in this room and for people that are watching, if they can do anything to join in your mission, what would you have them do?
For starters, I would say give 1 hour. Even if it's 30 minutes, go to your community center, go to a church, go to a school, and give back in any way that you can. Whether it's teaching dance, whether it's picking up trash, helping an elderly person out, do whatever you can. And to help me personally, I would say go to my website, because I don't know if you
always
guys
put the ask in. What's the website?
Yeah. So I don't know if you know, STEM materials are crazy expensive. Like goggles, aprons, the little beakers and stuff that the girls like to mix, crazy expensive. So if you guys could give 50 cents, $1 to my website, stem-queen.com. Once again, that's stem-queen.com. There is a little donate tab. Click that and go right there. Be like, you know what? I liked what she said. I'll give her $1.
Amazing. Thank you. Jacqueline, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. That was great. That was great.